Hello, Georgia! If you want to be able to vote in November, you have to register first, and you can use the link in the description to check and see if you're registered already. But if you're not, or if you've moved since the last time you voted, you are already on the same website where you can fill out a registration application. For those of you who have a valid Georgia driver's license, you'll be able to enter that license number and submit the form online. If you don't have a Georgia license, they'll ask you to print out the form, sign it, and mail it in, like with a stamp. I know, it's annoying, but it's important, so do it anyway. The deadline to register is October 11th if you want to vote in the November general election. So once you've registered, you have a bunch of different options for how you can vote. Anyone in Georgia can vote by mail, otherwise known as voting absentee, for any reason. All you have to do is download the form in the link below, fill it out, and mail it to your County Board of Registrar's office. There's a link to all of their addresses in the description. Technically, Georgia accepts absentee ballot requests up until 2 days before the election, but the sooner you apply to vote absentee, the sooner you'll get your ballot, and the longer you'll have to look it over and make your decisions. Then all you have to do is mail your ballot back to your County Board of Registrar's office so that they will get it by 7 p.m. on November 8th. You can also vote early in person from October 17th through November 4th. The hours and locations vary by county, so there's a link in the description where you can select your county and it will tell you when and where you can vote early. If you really want that excitement of voting in person on November 8th, though, you can find out where to go to vote using the same link you used to register. Polls are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. statewide, and you'll need to bring an ID with you. They'll accept a driver's license, state ID, passport, military ID, or tribal ID. If you don't have any of those forms of identification, you can get a free photo voter ID card that will also be accepted. To get one, you'll need to apply with a birth certificate and proof of address at the county registrar's office or the DMV. The hours that those offices are open can vary, so if you need one, apply for one now. Lastly, if you want to see everything you're going to be able to vote for in addition to the presidential election, there's a link below where you can find your sample ballot. It is in fact the same link you'll use to register and check your voting location. This gives you a chance to research the candidates and issues in your local elections ahead of time. You don't have to vote for every item on the ballot if you don't want to, but it's really helpful to know what's going to be on there before you walk into the voting booth. If you want, you can even print out your sample ballot and bring it with you to the polls so you can remember how you want to vote. All the links you need to check your registration and polling location will be in the description. Thank you for voting.